ASM Auto Supply has been in business for over 3 decades. Conveniently located on the southwest corner of Midway Airport, we can easily supply all of your automotive needs. Please give us a call at 773-735-1140. We are also a proud sponsor of the Chicago Wise Guys.
Welcome to the Hooters Car Show. Enjoy the next video.
Subscribe to the U.S. Classic Muscle Cars. Welcome to U.S. Classic Muscle Cars. We're gonna heat things up. Make sure to look into our Instagram and subscribe and watch our videos. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm launching Larry. This is my 69 Barracuda. I run a small block in it. It's a 360, stroked and bored. I'm running, put Zoomy headers on it. We run a 904 trans in it. Its best time has been 980s, but we, typically will run in the low 10s with the way it's set up now to do wheelies. So it's got a fiberglass front end, fiberglass doors, trunk, all done by Glass Tech. And then we did, the car is actually a wrap. So it's not painted, but we did a whole wrap on it. And if you could see, we did a bunch of little extra features in here. We have little Barracuda fish swimming in here, and it says BadFish in the yellow.
Oh, wow.
And then we did the fish scales and everything on it. And in all the yellow, there's like a ghost lace inside there, which I'll show you around the back, and you can kind of see it a little bit.
Sure.
Mostly we do exhibition wheelies with the car. So we go out to tracks and do like Nights of Fire and just have a good time and put on a show for people. We'll do old school dry hops and then just wheelie down the track.
Sure.
It's been about 1,000 feet on the bumper so far. We won Byron last year for the wheel stand contest.
Oh, did he? Cool.
So we won 810 feet last year to win the wheel stand contest.
That is so neat.
So that's nice because it helps out and it pays.
And what does it take to do a wheelie like that?
So I set up my car. We have a little bit of weight in the back to kind of keep it balanced.
Right.
And it's all suspension, tire pressure, and just setting the car up.
Okay.
Because I cannot steer the car.
Right.
And I can't see where I'm going.
Right.
So I have someone that's I have earbuds in, and I have someone that talks to me on the mic, and so they tell me when to set it down. And
Sure.
If I hear anything come across my ears, then I put the car down.
And is the first wheelie that you've done as exciting as the wheelies that you're doing lately?
Yes, every time it goes up, it's like a whole different adrenaline rush.
Right.
It kind of feels like you're a little weightless. And so it kind of feels like you're floating.
And did you talk about the horsepower that you have in this?
It's 650 horse. So I'm just changed over to fuel injection. So this is a Holley Terminator X system in it, and which helped a ton with carrying out the wheelies because fuel injection doesn't know if it's upside down, backwards.
Right, exactly.
I had carburetors on it before, and I was constantly battling fuel issues and everything.
Sure. And how much torque?
I don't even know.
There you go. And then So how did you get into this?
Well, it was a bracket car, and we were bracket racing it, and like Mopars typically want to wheelie. They have torsion bar front end, and it's like a stored energy thing, and they always kind of want to wheelie. So we just kind of started, everyone was into it, and they're like, oh man, that thing's awesome, wheelie, And then we kind of just started leaning into it, and then just really leaning into it, and then, we kind of like started hanging out and doing like this exhibition stuff. And then we'll do the wheel stand contest and everything. So,
wow. And so let's talk about these, the interior.
Yeah, when we did the interior, just leave it and hold it. We did. I did the factory dash. It still has a radio in it, the heater controls, all the knobs and everything. Wanted to kind of make it look still like a regular street car. It's got 2 seats in it, headliner, carpet, all that stuff in there. So,
right. And then so you have the setup down here on the bottom.
That's just my regular brake.
Right.
And gas. That's it.
And wow.
I can't steer it.
Right.
Because the thing is with like professional wheel stand cars, they have the motor in the back, and then what they have is they run like cutter brakes, and so they run an open rear end, and so they can steer it. Well, I have a spool in here, and I need the power to get the car up because it still has the motor in front.
Right.
You know, where they just like touch the gas and then it just goes up.
Did he ever?
Then they can steer it.
Did he ever ride a dirt bike?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, it's just the front end, and then the. So while we're back here, tell me about the tires that you have here.
I'm running Phoenixes. They're 32 tall by 14.5 wide, and then I run a 530 gear in it.
There you go. And then the screws screw into the rubber.
Yep. Yeah, you'll see the tires wrinkle like crazy, and you need them screwed, otherwise they start slipping on the rims.
Wow.
I run a Dana in here with a 530 gear and a 4-link.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And do you let anyone else drive it?
My son.
Cool.
So I'm trying to teach him how to drive it now, so he'll learn and he'll start doing them. See, like what we did, you could see in here, like in the shading, where the lace is. So you can see the little lace. It's all ghosted in all here. So in certain shades, you could see the lace come out, but it's all in the yellow.
Sure. Is there any place where people can follow you?
BadFish on Facebook.
Okay. And then
and YouTube. There's BadFish stuff all up on YouTube.
That is neat. That is neat. And so the next and last question is, can we hear how the car sounds?
Sure.
And so how much can you hold, and how much does that?
What do you mean, how much?
How much gas can it take?
Oh, I have like a 12.5 gallon tank in the back, so and it helps with weight.
Right, right,
you know, so I carry a little more fuel.
Sure.
And you typically uses like, I would say, I don't know, 2 gallons a pass, quarter mile pass.
Okay, okay. There you go.
So driving up there, driving back, all that.
Right, there you go.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome to US Classic Muscle Cars. Please enjoy the next video.